Network marketing is a scam. Now, there's multiple definitions of network marketing. There's the kind where you have a product of your own and you use your own network to market it. And so it would be word of mouth, right? That is one form of network marketing, and that is not a scam. The other kind is when you are a part of an organization, a company that has products or a product, software, or whatever it could, whatever product it is, physical or digital, and are you are a partner in the company, and you use your platforms or your network to market it, Facebook, Instagram, or in person at different events, or and so on and so forth. Now, that is the network marketing that I mean is a scam. I fell into this trap many years ago. I was I was approached. I was approached by someone on Facebook, and they were like, "Hey, uh, check this out." And I was like, "Okay." And it looked pretty good. It looked like it would be helpful to a lot of people, especially me, as because it was in the finance space, basically helping people gain financial literacy and build their credit. But the thing about this uh, business model was the fact that it was an MLM, multi-level marketing, and it required upfront cost, an investment, which was almost $300. And what got me was that I could make profit from referring other people and like helping people with financial literacy. That's what I was like, a lot of people could have used this. And I kind of didn't really realize like this was eating away from my own money until it was later. Like I think it was like maybe like 5 months later, months,
like
6 months later, when because it like you had to pay the upfront cost, and then every month you still had to pay. Like, rather you had like if you didn't like recruit anyone, that's another thing. You had to recruit other team members, and it was it was a grind. It was a grind, and was I hated the fact that I had to like outreach. I mean, reach out to people. Like that's what we were taught, that we had to reach out to people, strangers, really. Because I didn't have that many people in my network. Like I wasn't really big on social media, and so I had to build my friends list with strangers and try to like and yeah try to recruit people, um, get them to buy the product. And the thing about credit repair is very touchy. Like people are sensitive when it comes to their financial um, lifestyle, and um, some eventually people were reaching certain like were interested, but I believe I maybe sold maybe I don't know. I can't even think. I think it was maybe 3 people that bought the product, but eventually they stopped. Like they didn't continually, they didn't stay on board. So you have, it was just it's a grind. Like you have to constantly market it, and again, it's not something on your own. It is literally you're literally marketing someone else's product, and they get most of the profit. And so I just would not recommend it. I never do recommend it to anyone now that I've learned from my mistakes and losing a lot of money from it. My husband, I mean, he's right here. He'll tell you. He tried to tell me, he tried to tell me about it or whatever. Like, hey, this is not it. And I was like, no, no, like, you just gotta give it time, cause I was brainwashed. I'll say I was brainwashed because like when you're okay, so whatever MLM company it is, I don't care what it is. They have these training calls and everything, and like they basically the whole purpose of those training calls and things is to keep you um, hyped on like me like selling people on and recruiting people basically. And they tell you like they show you how other team members are, you know, making a killing and recruiting all these people and things. But it's just not as easy as they make it. It's not as easy as they make it unless you already have a pretty big network of your own, like you are an influencer or something like that, then maybe it would work. But again, I would not recommend taking someone else's product, like I mean, like an MLM company, the CEOs or whatever of that company, and marketing it to your audience. I would build something of my own and market it to my audience because that is I can actually say, hey, I built this, I created this, and this is mine. Like I own this. This is not a part of someone else's and yeah, I'm not a part of someone else's empire. I'm building my own. That's what that's what we're working on right now. Like we want to build something of our own.
Yeah, one thing I learned about those network marketing stuff is they waste a lot of time. What they do is they play on your emotions and pretty much with hype and many other things. But me personally, I already kind of felt like it was a scam from the get go. So I just went along with it, just to be
Being a
supportive.
supportive husband.
But other than that, yeah. I mean, they got other stuff out there too now with this AI stuff, and it's like a lot of them AI coaches or whatever. They call them gurus, but a lot of them just con artists. So you got to be very careful. Don't let people, prey on your ignorance.
You gotta use discernment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pray and do deep research.
Yes, do your due diligence.
And that's pretty much all I got to say.
So yeah, like it's a that. I mean, we had so many stories with the whole network marketing thing that we were doing. We flew out of town like twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we flew we flew out of town for twice. Like the first time was like, wait a minute, what was the first time? The first time was with,
Florida.
I mean, they were both at Florida, but like, what was it, the conference was the first one, or was it was it with the team? I can't remember. Because I
I
had,
think it was the conference.
okay, so yeah, we have went to one of the conferences, and yeah, I don't even remember getting much out of that. I don't remember getting much out of the Quantum Conference, except for like, again, hype. It was a whole bunch of hype. It was get people amped up, and like they didn't really share. They didn't really give you much of like newer information than what was on the calls that I was like we were attending. So I mean, people got awards and stuff, and that was cool. But again, like it really was not in alignment with what we were supposed to be doing. I mainly got into it because again, like I I I really want us to get out of our situation, like live a different lifestyle, like get out of the rat race, the matrix, whatever you want to call it, and have our own land and whatever. I've wanted that for like so long. I mean, so long. I want something. I want us to be like self sustainable, and like I was looking. I'm always looking into new opportunities all the time. I'm looking for new opportunities, just so we're not here when stuff hits the fan, okay? And like man, it's just I would because before it was like Primerica, right? I think it was before we even did um this other network marketing business. I dragged my husband to this thing. We had attended a Primerica like meeting or whatever, and it just felt off. I'm not gonna lie. When we first walked in there, it felt off, and I was like, like, was it? Is it like life insurance? I think it's like life insurance or something like that. And I'm like, oh no, because I'm like, oh no. I mean, they were cool people, whatever, but nah, not for me. But like, yeah, the whole financial literacy, I could see like there's a huge gap in that. But I would say if you want to teach people, like if you want to do something like teach people financial literacy, start a YouTube channel. Like if you start a YouTube channel, you can make an app, build an app, build, you know, you can do multiple things, but teach it, and then like if you want to build a product, you can build an app. It's so easy to build an app, right? Nowadays with AI, you can use Lobo. That's what we use. But we can talk. We'll talk about that in another video. We have apps of our own, and um, we actually have something of our own now. So super excited about that. And if you're interested, you can follow the journey to learn more about that. Get the, and maybe even like test out one of our apps. My husband here has a really cool app that helps with your nervous system. And
Subconscious mind.
yep,
Awesome.
yes. Actually, yeah, you do have like multiple apps. Yep. But I don't want to keep you too long. This was about network marketing, and to yeah, the network marketing when it comes to like taking someone's built product and positioning it as your own, and trying to like and having to recruit people and sell people that product is a scam. and then don't recommend it. Build something of your own. That's all I have to say. Like, subscribe, comment down below what your thoughts are. If you have any questions, we'd love to answer them. We'll make a whole video
Sure will.
to answer your question. So, thank you for watching. Ta for now.